Hello everybody, it's the Fantasy Typhoon here. Welcome again to another episode of Tips and Tricks for your fantasy football league, whether it's keepers, dynasty, auction, redraft, whatever your scoring settings. I have 220 tips available for you guys that I'm recording as through these little weak spots, these little dead zones. I'll come up, I already have those tips and tricks written down in the book that I'm comprising. And I'm just releasing those via video here and there. And I'm not going to, promote these. I'm going to sit back and let you find these, and hopefully they will help you in your fantasy football dominance in the future. Now remember, some of these are just suggestions, like this one, just observation. Some of them are hefty, third-level tips. Some of them are for beginners. Some of them are for your intermediate. Some of these are for your dominators. The main reason for the tips and trick videos, all I want to do, for me to say mission accomplished, is simply for you to, Typhoon, you gave me an idea. I'm not really here for right or here for all wrong. I'm just here to spark an idea to where Typhoon, I can use that. I have this certain player on my roster that I can use that technique, but I won't do it just that way. I'll flip it this way. In other words, I'm just trying to put these ideas at your feet, let you put them in your toolbox, if you will, break them out on your opponent, smash them. I'm just here to help you get better, here to help you win those leagues. That's all. As a community, I'm here to learn myself. I have 220 tricks and tips. Hopefully by the end of this year, it'll be 235. I usually learn about 15 tools that I put into the toolbox each year. We never know it all. So make sure you subscribe to the channel and take the journey with me, and smash the like and comment. It's not a one-way street. I need your feedback as well. Now, this is lesson 18, or tips and tricks 18, or observation 18, if you will. And it's a simple one. This one came back to me, which prompted the video. Like I told you, right after the season ended last year, I was doing my recon right after the Super Bowl. About 2 weeks after the Super Bowl, the trading opened up in one of my dynasty leagues. And I was watching Deontay Johnson. I was like, wow, he ran good routes. He was in and out of his breaks real good. He was fast. He even beat Tre'Davious White. He was taking on those number one corners and roasting them. He was stacking those defensive backs. Had some passes had like a 10-yard cushion. He was shifty, and he was also doing punt return and kick return duties. So his elusiveness was evident. So I was like, I went back and kind of watched week 1 and week 2 and week 3. But you can see it on the Deontay Johnson video, so I won't just go back over it. I have a video on Deontay Johnson. In other words, he kept growing. So at the season's end, one of my first trades was I traded out Darren Waller for Deontay Johnson. So I've been sitting on him since February. Now, here we come, we coming through the offseason, then you get the blurbs, Deontay Johnson, and now he's a hot commodity now, is what I'm saying. So we're like a couple of days in before the football season is officially starting, which is this Thursday. Today is Monday. We're looking at about 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Monday when this video is shot. What is it? September 6th, I believe. I don't know, don't get me wrong. I don't know the actual date. I think it's about September 6th. So that's your date and stamp. Because remember, these videos never get old. I will pass away and these videos will still be credible. They're timeless. So I did my research. I found him, is what I'm saying. Now I've been receiving a lot of offers for him. And one struck me, which prompted the video. I received Dallas Goedert and a third for Deontay Johnson. Now, I do need a tight end because remember I traded out my tight end, Darren Waller. He was the guy that brought me through. I picked up Tyler Higbee off waivers. I also picked up Devin Asiasi. I have Albert O. I have David Njoku, and that's it. So that's my tight end. So my tight end room is sloppy, and I know I might need to fix it. But no, another lesson I'll do later: never trade for need. So if I trade Deontay Johnson, I don't need to trade him for a tight end to kind of put back what I lost from Waller. And I don't need to trade him for need, even though I need a tight end. The lesson here is sometimes you just need to watch a player play. You know, sometimes you get the satisfaction of watching a player play, whether you're right or wrong. If I trade him now, then I won't know if I was kind of right or wrong. Because I did, like I said, I did my research back in February, and I was on him since February. So, should I trade him now? All those man hours and hard work that I put into him, and I watched, he's like a kid to me now. Now, I know it's another tip and trick that I'll do later. Don't be attached to any player on your roster. Don't have that personal attachment. Now, I can wait and do this after week 2. Because if you be honest with you, Zach Ertz contract talks came to an abrupt halt. Actually, they were offering him less money than they were earlier in the year. So it doesn't look good for Zach Ertz. Now, anything can happen. This is fantasy football. This is NFL. Anything can happen. Leonard Fournette coming to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers showed you anything can happen. So what I'm saying is the lesson is don't trade just to trade. Sometimes at least give your player a shot. If you've done the research and you sat there and you put in the man hours, at least watch it. At least give your player a chance to show you, yeah, I'm here to burn, I'm here to ball out, or B, hey man, I was fool's gold. So what I'm saying is those players, I have Marquise Brown, I have DK Metcalf, I have Deontay Johnson. I have a lot of those budding stars that's ready to come in and push some of those older players out of those top 15 rankings or top 20 rankings. These young guys are coming to eat. I have Brandon Ayuk, I have Henry Ruggs. So I'm fruitful. I have Amari Cooper, I have Tyreek Hill, I have Devontae Adams. So I'm fruitful at wide receiver. So if I could trade him out and it won't touch me, because basically Deontay Johnson won't really play for me this year, even if he does ball out, unless I have a COVID necessity. But what I'm saying is, I put in the man hours. Right before the season, I would rather hold before I trade him out. Let's see if TYPHOON, were you right, or TYPHOON, were you wrong? Personally, this is personally. Has nothing to do with you, basically, but you can kind of take this and maybe implement it into a situation similar. Like I said, all these tips and tricks and observation videos, all these are here for just to spark an idea. So you might well go ahead and take a deal for Dallas Goedert or whatever and trade him before he even has a chance to even show you that, you know what, I can bring you Dallas Goedert plus. I'm waiting to see if he can bring me Dallas Goedert plus instead of Dallas Goedert and a third after all the work I put in. Even though I like Dallas Goedert. And he is a buy. Absolutely. But don't trade just to trade. When you put in the man, here's the tip. Don't trade just to trade. You put the man hours in. Sit back, relax. Watch, at least let your player play at least a week. What if he goes for 130 and 2 tubs? On his first outing with Big Ben. And I sold him for Dallas Goedert and a third. How hurt would I be? Or what if he goes for 3 catches for 40 yards? You know, I've waited this long. I put in the man hours. I'm going to hold them. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you smash like. Now, these videos I won't promote. These are like little nuggets and little those of you who come to my channel and you snoop around, these are your rewards. These videos are here for your rewards. Fantasy Typhoon, we gone. Thank you.